Howdy y'all, Kanaju here with a 5-minute tutorial. While exploring the new endurance update with my friend, he told me the only thing my freighter hallways were missing was steam and mist, atmospheric effects. And you know what? He was right. Here's how to easily add smoke and steam effects to your new freighter halls. I'll be showing you how to have it coming down from the ceiling as well as through the vents in the floor. And stick around for a couple bonus tips afterwards if you like. So first off, you'll need one of these industrial pumps that you find around settlements. You can acquire the blueprint from the space anomaly for a couple of salvage data or so. Once you have it, it's only 25 carbon to construct each one. So first we'll install these ceiling pipes. Select the industrial pump from your build menu and be sure to enable free placement. On consoles that would be down on the D-pad. This will allow you to place it against the ceiling instead of being limited to just putting it on the floor. Then on console, use R3 a couple of times to cycle through the rotation axes. With that changed, you can rotate the pump upside down. Now, as you can imagine, this will also cause the steam to billow upside down. So before placing it, be aware that you can also scale it up or down, and that'll change the scale of the steam effect too. So, when placing it, pay particular attention to the pipe that's sticking out, as that's the actual steam emitter, and that'll tell you where the steam will be. So luckily these new freighter rooms have a lot of detail in the ceilings, so you can easily hide the machinery if you like, or you can have the pipe sticking out like I did. I kind of like being able to see the source of the steam, so I left the pipe sticking out, but that's really a stylistic choice. You can also duplicate these parts later instead of going through that whole rotation process, so once you build one, adding more is super easy. Alright, now let's look at the underfloor steam. First off, add a temporary bulkhead anywhere you like nearby in order to access the exterior of your hallway. Because you see, under all of the new rooms, there's a slight gap between them and the foundation. And you can probably see where this is going. Simply place a pump down here and the steam will appear through the floor above. The tricky part with this one though, is aligning it perfectly. It may take a few adjustments to get it right, so be sure to keep your temporary airlock nearby since you'll probably be going in and out a lot. But that's basically it. As you can see, differences in scale and placement can create very different moods in similar spaces. I personally use the larger downward steam for my industrial areas and the smaller floor vent steam for my crew hallway, but you could theoretically use them in even greater variety of ways. Before you go, a couple of bonus tips. First off, the ceiling pumps tend to stick out a bunch from the outside. They still fit the mechanical aesthetic, in my opinion, but I plan to add some rooms around it so that it'll sort of block them out from view. So it should also be noted if you have like a 2-story, or rather a story directly above it, it can be difficult. But if say you had like a floor that was a buffer between your two spaces, you could use that to place pumps above and below those levels. So just something to think about when you're planning your build if you want to have this effect to leave space above and below it. And then another tip is that you can actually apply this technique to other parts, such as this generator, because this generator has like a darker gas burning smoke, so you can create different effects, and there are other parts that kind of emit particles and things that you can play with, but feel free to experiment. But that's it for me. Thanks for watching my short tutorial, and I hope you found it useful. If you have any other tips to share or a question, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Leaving a like also helps me out. I create new No Man's Sky videos every week, and the occasional Cuphead video that no one watches, and it can all be yours, free of charge, by clicking the subscribe button if you like as well. Okay, I guess technically it won't be yours, but you can watch them for free. I suppose you could do that anyways, you don't actually need to subscribe to do that, but subscribing will make my day, so that's nice. Anyways, until next time, stay safe out there, have fun, adios.